Chief Minister N. Biren wishes state athletes, officials, success in 37th National Games. Special Commando Team arrests 3 Myanmar men found stealing from burnt Meitei houses at Moreh. Police arrest Manar Nationals Barish Sharma in connection with October 14 firing incident at Sega Road, 𝐻𝐸𝐸. And Eco Network 𝐻𝐸𝐸 continues to clean 𝐻𝐸𝐸 Wangzing River as part of weekly 8 river rejuvenation campaign. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Northeast Window. This is Selina Kumuzam giving you the latest news updates at this hour. Now the news in detail. Chief Minister N. Biren stated that sportspersons of Manipur have been identifying the state of Manipur as national and international levels. The Chief Minister said this during the blazing ceremony held today at the Chief Minister's Secretariat for Manipur contingent in the 37th National Games. Altogether, 560 athletes and officials are representing Manipur in the 37th National Games to be held in Goa from October 25th to November 9th. Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Govinda Konthosam, MLA of Lamlai Assembly Constituency 𝐂𝐲𝐸𝐸, MLA of Andro Assembly Constituency 𝐷𝐄𝐃, MLA of Wangkai Assembly Constituency 𝐷𝐻 Youth Affairs and Sports Director 𝐷𝐄𝐈𝐒, and Commissioner of YAS 𝐵𝐵𝐴𝐶𝐿 were among the dignitaries present at the blessing ceremony. Chief Minister N. Biren further said the government will take up steps to provide 50% of the travel allowance for the sportspersons in advance in view of the problems and hardships facing them due to travel expenses. Noting the hard work, dedications and determinations of the sportspersons of Manipur, he said that clubs, organizations across the state have been playing a vital role in producing outstanding sportspersons from the state. Noting that victory and defeat are indispensable in sports, he advised the sportspersons to not be disheartened for losing a game, for it can provide valuable lessons. Biren also appealed to the Manipur contingent to work collectively following strict discipline under the head of the overall team to ensure success at the Games.
National game and international level the Sanaroishin Aduki Matic Sound like Kubu. Kalagami have similar chain may avoid the walk from a many. Kathopa Magarena walked over the Sinanasi, like I kind of club sing. Aduka Association Singi, Tobu Williba. Miami, Mukui Miami, Tragedy, the Kaida Club, Ukatpa, Kokatpa, Hinkatpa, Wabani, a Sports Authority of India, Manipur, Lady Miami, Soitagali, the Manipur Sports Department, Laibidiba, Branch Kuding Maki, a Tagali, Obana Traga, Kaba, Madude, they Koi, Sanaroemo in a Koyam Kahena, depend of the Sanaroemo in a Koy, I feel do they the best performance pin in a honorable. Best performance speed can the Queen of Palm, Pandam in the front. And the quite the medals, Yam Hungry, Sangs, Lay Haveni. At the Madama Ishona Sanbo, I earnest appealed a unity. Unity Lebiba, at the leadership of Makat. Celebrate leader to be Makat Mayamsi with discipline. Follow the work. Adu Matamda the Koi, Subsava success, my pack with the Koi, Oibungambani. I should sending Ambani. Adu Hiziki Manipur lady bus situation Sida, I made it a second number Hadopose, Namde, I Korean Kari Tolkara, Hayan Kari Tolkara, Maduit and Selavan Madumai, Olympic Association, official Mayamda, Duga player Mayamda, Duga Manipur Mayam, the Madumai say, Adumina Maduwarubiade.
Speaking on the occasion, Youth Affairs and Sports Director 𝐷𝐄𝐈𝐒 said, the sportspersons of Manipur taking part in the 37th National Games in Goa will participate in 26 different sports disciplines. informing that all the sports persons will train at Khuman Lampak and other playgrounds in the state. He expressed confidence that Manipur will bake more medals than before in the 37 national games. Fulin also said efforts are being made to announce jobs for sports persons who bagged medals at Asian Games and National Games on Sports Persons Day under the sports policy.
Akoi handaki national games sida akoina discipline 26 ta yaugani daga akoi lebakki tongan ba issue kaya leikragasu Khuman Lampakki sports complex amadi tongan ba association singna kan hotna biduna players singi sanaba amadi training dadi akoi ayat pakaya leitana akoi kan hotna jari aduna dum akoi positive over result phangatra haibagi akoina su thajabalei aduga sports ki policy oina handaki Asian games ta akoi medal lorakraba participants sing adagi akoi mamangi national games ta gold medal lorakeba kangbu singda akoi thabak pinanabagi akoi gi initiative akoi mathangi sanaroi singi numit pawgi manungda laukthoknaba akoi honorable CM ga honorable sports minister ga takpire adana akoi mathangi cabinet ta putoknabagi akoi list khomjan bal loijare.
A team of Special Commando, Manipur Police arrested 3 Myanmarese nationals who were found stealing from Maitri houses torched by cookies while the commando team was patrolling in Moreh town around 9 a.m. this morning. The trio is suspected of stealing furniture items, electric generators from the houses which were burned down during the recent clashes. Upon interrogations by the commando team, they revealed their identities. They have been identified as 𝐶𝐤𝐻, age 25, son of 𝐶𝐤𝐻 of Namphalong, Saubwa, 2, Myanmar. 𝐷, 30 years of age, son of 𝐴𝐿 of Tamu Saubwa Tain, Myanmar. And 𝐷, 25 years of age, son of 𝐷 of Tamu Saubwa 11, Myanmar. They have been reportedly handed over to the Moreh police station for further thorough verification. However, due to inability to hold an immigration board meeting amid the ongoing crisis, the trio might be handed over to the Myanmar authority, reports say. At this juncture, there has been reports of such illegal Myanmarese nationals, mainly drug addicts, traders and armed mercenaries infiltrating into Indian territory. It is apparent that organizations like Kuki Inpi, Tengnopal, Kuki CSOs and Go2 do not want the presence of police commando and state forces in Moreh so that many of these Myanmarese can be brought into the country in this manner, many civil society organizations said. Former president of BJYM, Manar Nationals Barish, has been arrested by the police late last night. He was involved in the gun attack on locals of Sega Road, Khairakpam Laikai on October 14, wherein 5 persons, including 1 woman, were injured. Legal proceedings have reportedly begun against him. Earlier, Imphal West Police had arrested 5 persons in connection with the case. JAC formed against the said incident has been praising for arrest of Barish Sharma. Meanwhile, Chief Minister N. Biren had also reportedly given assurance during a meeting with the JAC that the culprit will be booked within a few days. It may also be mentioned that Barish Sharma had been absconding since the day of the incident and had released a video message from his hideout apologizing to the public on his social media a few days ago.
Leibadu urubududa nangda nausing amati aigi imanabasingna madu ongtang chatlaga ada wari sadonarnena chalubadagi thoningdaba thokdok kaya ama thokre amadi lekaiduda leibiriba maibensing amadi chininausing marupsing ramakta sopa nangibadu aina aigi marupsingdugi mahut sinjaraga aina soigre lankre haibadu ai mayam mafamda haijari.
One of the 5 injured, identified as 𝐷𝐄𝐈𝐒, is currently undergoing treatment at orthopedic ward, Jennings, as she sustained serious injuries on her left leg. She had earlier lamented that the actions of the assailants can never be forgiven, even though they have apologized numerous times.
isa isu sema de gai mu anum gi family gi sibo gi kunsi gi dai no je boina oi bi ga tabri moina la le har so ina moi bu ngak bi ba sumang ngamoi chaina ko la ina wari ba ina kangi ba an si gi do ta khalu ra ai moi ba sumang ngak bi ro.
The 8 River Rejuvenation Campaign, held every week under the initiative of Eco Network, 𝐻𝐸, was held yesterday at 𝐻𝐸-𝐿𝑖𝐒 River. Speaking on the occasion, President of Eco Network 𝐻𝐸, 𝐶𝐸 said, Eco Network 𝐻𝐸 has been conducting the campaign since the past few months in view of the pollution caused by disposal of solid waste on the river banks, thereby causing various diseases. He said, 𝐻𝐸 has been immensely affected by large-scale deforestation for poppy plantations in the hills where the river flow originated. 𝐶𝐸 also said the members of the eco networks are facing huge challenges in cleaning the rivers due to waste deposited for a long time. Expressing concern over failure of the waste management system in the state, he expressed need for more awareness programs from the department concerned to save the rivers across the state and keep the surrounding areas neat and clean. He also appealed to the concerned department to make arrangement for recycling of the waste, which is one of the difficulties facing the members of Eco Network, as there is no place to dispose and recycle the waste they collected. 𝐶𝐸 continued that the River Rejuvenation Campaign, which was held on every Sunday, will be held on Saturdays instead, and cleanliness drives will be conducted at localities on Sundays.
masigi lambi konsang singda koi social work to ba duga thang je sina lei ba koi naha myam ga duga ko ne roki volunteer singa punna hero wangjing river gi rejuvenation campaign asigi saru amoina koi asi sijo adum singdok bani ngase khone tongjari ba garbage bag lei riba adigi khondok pagi ma transport ki toy ba khudi masi koi eco network hero ki site gi koi lanai ona dumaina tongjabani hore iba naha singsu environment kan bagi adugum ba ihulsida saru ya halakanda environment kan magi maru oiba aduga ngasi mak malem gi hongliba ing nasagi kaithaiba khalgi film sida koi puna khangminarakanda mioi bane hingbada tangai padana changliba mai ising nusit aduga isingi maru oiba si khangba aduga torel sing kandabe ade environment kandabe ade umamang yokhatabe ade bagi wakhalonda koi chathajari bane aduna hanjilanjin miyam da appeal tokjari base miyam na sui khone sengdok sagraba mafam sida makha tane khaidokpa adumaina langthokpa tobiraga nu mafam chadana.
Now let's take a quick break.
Years of trusted diagnostic service, Babina Diagnostics.
Manipur ki Chief Minister na chayol amada tawkiba thabak thoram singbu khomjin jaduna North East Window na CM this week haine mingthon saba program ama hauzaragani. Hariba program asi lakliba October ki tang kunithoi nongmaising numiki nungtil pung taruk taba matamdagi hauzaragani. Lamdam asida leibiriba miyamna mityeng tabiyu amadi pokning thokatpiyu haina nolokjari.
Yumlembam Koro Maitei, who suffered multiple bullet injuries in a fire incident at Sero Mamang Laikai on June 5, along with his families, paid floral tribute to Maitei martyrs who sacrificed their lives for their motherland at a relief camp opened at Kangabok Wangbol Rice Research Center. They also saved meals with the inmates of the relief camp. Yumlembam Koro, who is currently residing at the state relief camp, asserted that he was shot in his head, legs, back, thighs and various other parts of his body in the June 5 incident. He spent an extended period recovering at Little Clinic in Nagaram before undergoing a crucial operation at Caesar Hospitals, where his health significantly improved. During his grave illness, the people of the state relied around him, offering financial support. The remaining funds were utilized to conduct this floral tribute, he said, and expressed gratitude to people for the kindness and generosity.
Samjarba mitai miyam da function duna mi awani ki thar li bala sida ai samuksu lai bu thibu to ma thokku degi thokuna lai ra matung hiram da masi ire cha kyana ai bunu si biduna mateng bang bi rakhiba amadi si jawa ta nai bu ai da lai nge khu mar matuna e cha kyana bang bi rakhiba senphom madu lem duna leibuna awaba tar ba kya mi mafam da aina angam senphom khaka bijaduna laksi adugi makha poranga si athoba singi mafam
Lions Club of 𝐶𝐲, Lions Club of Thoubal, Lions Club Thoubal Greater Centurion, and Lions Club of Wangjing under Lions Club International District 322D, Zone 15, Region 6 convened their inaugural District Governors Advisory Board meeting yesterday at 𝐶𝐲 Lions Service Center, Thoubal. The members of the club deliberated on impactful humanitarian services and distributed prizes to those won at Peace Poster Painting Competition conducted by Lions Club Thoubal held in October last year. Dr. 𝐂𝐻-𝐸𝐻 MJF and Dr. 𝐶H Renubala Devi MJF spoke on reaffirmations of the roles and responsibilities of the presidents, secretaries and lion leaders, and responsibilities of a treasurer in Lions Club as spokespersons during the meeting. State Mission Director, Manipur State Rural Livelihood Mission, N. Bandana, along with 3 other officials, called on Governor of Manipur, Ms. Anusuya Uike, at Rajbhavan yesterday and apprised of the conditions of women in the relief camps. The State Mission Director informed the Governor that around 3,500 members of women's self-help groups have been affected by the conflict that broke out in May 3, and they have been staying at various relief camps in different districts. Bandana said, MSRLM, with a mission to extend support to livelihood of the people, conducted training programs to the relief camps, and around 2,000 persons have been trained with different manufacturing skills. Various training programs have been conducted for IDPs according to their capacities. 1 day's salary has also been donated to supply infant foods to the relief camps. A mela will be organized to sell the products manufactured at relief camps. She continued that MSRLM is in touch with PSUs and arrangement is going on to train youths in different service sectors like retail, hospitality, etc. The team thanked the Governor for her initiatives for the restoration of peace and also for her efforts to provide all requirements to the IDPs in relief camps. They also submitted a list of proposals to the Governor which they want to take up for livelihood for the IDPs. Governor, while appreciating the efforts made by the MSRLM team, said all possible efforts should be made to extend support to the IDPs at the camps. She said she had visited many relief camps both in the hills and the valley and interacted with IDPs, especially women, to understand their grievances. With the support of agencies like Indian Red Cross Society, relief materials like hygiene kit, kitchen set, mosquito net, blanket, etc. have been distributed to IDPs. Now the focus is on the means of livelihood for the IDPs, the Governor added. Issues pertaining to capital and material investment were also discussed in the meeting. Situation in the state remained under control during a span of 24 hours between October 20 and 21st. According to report from Manipur Police Control Room, Manipur Police arrested 1 active members of an underground group from Imphal West District along with arms yesterday. The police team recovered 1 9mm pistol, 5 ammunition, a 2-wheeler without any valid document, and 3 mobile headsets from him. He was involved in extortion activities, The report added that search operations were conducted in the fringe and vulnerable areas of Imphal West, 𝐶𝐷, Thoubal and Churachandpur districts. During the operations, 6 arms including 2 carbine, 1 9mm auto pistol, 1 9mm pistol USA-1, 1.22 pistol and 1 single barrel, 50 ammunition including 9mm rounds 41.38 rounds 08 and 5.56 mm round 1 and 20 𝐻E-36 grenades were recovered from Kangchup, Langdaibung in Imphal West district. Movement of 158 vehicles along National Highway 37 and 232 vehicles along National Highway 2 with essential items were ensured. Strict security measures were taken up in all vulnerable locations, and security convoy was provided in sensitive stretches in order to ensure free and safe movement of the vehicles, the report added. Madla, a small forest hamlet next to Manar Tiger Reserve, has been selected among the best tourist villages in the world for 2023 by the United Nations World Tourism Organization. Nestled amidst the verdant hills and lush forests with river Ken flows past it, these homestays are more than just places to stay. They are gateways to the rich heritage and traditions of the local tribal communities. Tourists are not merely guests, they are welcomed as cherished members of the extended tribal families. The traditional tribal dances, the shawl steering, folk music, and the painting on the walls of the houses reflect the local culture and earth of the village. For foreigners seeking a genuine cultural immersion, these homestays are an oasis of authenticity. Travelers find solace in the simplicity of shared moments, creating cherished memories that endure far beyond their stay. In a captivating departure from tradition, organizers of some Durga Puja pandals in the city of Kolkata have chosen Manipur as their theme this year. The vibrant festival, which usually celebrates the triumph of good over evil, is taking on a more poignant tone as various pandals portray the challenges and suffering endured by the people of Manipur. The idols at Salt Lake's FC Block Puja has been dressed in Manipur Potloi, worn by Radha and Gopis in Ras Leela, and there are 7 8x4 acrylic painting based on the Manipuri Vaishnavi earth style that gives a feeling of Manipuri culture and tradition. With the theme of Manipuri Ma, they aim for restoration of peace to prevail in Manipur. Before we end, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Birren wishes state athletes, officials success in 37 national games. Special Commando Team arrests 3 Myanmar men found stealing from the burned Meitei houses at Moreh. Police arrest Manohar Mayum Barish Sharma in connection with October 14 firing incident at Sega Road, Khairakpam Laikai. And Eco Network Hairok continues to clean Hairok Wangjing River as part of weekly 8 river rejuvenation campaign. And that is all we have for now, but for more news updates, keep watching Northeast Window.